Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera, selamat malam. Malam ni kita dalam rakaman kita episod 3 Big Impact the Podcast yang dibawakan khas oleh Scroot.com, yang mana platform terbaik untuk kita cari kereta-kereta recon dan juga untuk dapatkan maklumat tentang sejarah semua kereta-kereta ni, sama ada daripada Jepun atau UK. Jadi boleh layari Scroot untuk dapatkan laporan yang sahih dan tepat mengenai kereta-kereta recon yang mungkin anda akan beli dalam tahun 2024 ini. Jadi malam ni Big Impact, saya masih lagi bersama dengan co-host saya Mona. So kita, how are you?
Masih lagi.
Masih lagi lah.
What do you mean masih lagi?
You still here. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Dan kita mungkin minggu lepas dan minggu ni agak sibuk, tapi our commitment untuk terus membawakan episod-episod yang menarik untuk penonton-penonton kita dan juga mereka yang mendengar podcast kita nanti.
Correct.
Jadi jangan lupa, mana yang belum tengok lagi episod kedua, yang mana kita tampilkan pendaki Gunung Everest dan juga our very Malaysia own Explorer Grand Slam, yang mana dia dah tawan 7 puncak di 7 benua dan tertinggi di 7 benua dan juga merentasi Kutub Utara dan juga Kutub Selatan. The only one, Saudara Kobin atau Datuk Muhammad Mukarrabin, dalam episod kedua macam-macam cerita dia kongsi dengan kita. So Mona, what do we have this week?
This week? Okay, first of all, macam Mona cakap dulu, kita ni not the bitter category but better category. KDN dengan KSM committed tambah baik aspek pengurusan pekerja asing. So benda tu Mona rasa kita harus welcome.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's a good effort, sebab pekerja asing pun manusia juga. Tapi kita tengok cara pekerja asing dilayan dekat Malaysia ni kadang-kadang menyakitkan hati.
Yeah.
So kalau kita boleh menambah baik aspek pengurusan tu, consider baguslah.
Nanti saya setuju dengan Mona, isu ni dah berlarutan lama. Problem dia adalah bila setengah orang melihat pekerja asing ni not as a human but as a commodity, dia berniaga. Dan menyebabkan dia very thin line between human trafficking dan juga getting labour force to come into the country. Dan ini bukan hanya melibatkan, kalau saya boleh sebut, soal kebajikan mereka, tetapi ia juga akan melibatkan hubungan diplomatik negara kita. Dan saya rasa image kita Malaysia seharusnya kita dilihat sebagai negara yang mampu untuk menjadi safe haven kepada siapa saja untuk datang membina kerjaya, membina kehidupan, mencari rezeki yang halal, dan paling penting sekali selamat untuk mereka. Jadi sebab tu saya setuju dengan Mona, kita raikan apa yang ingin dilakukan oleh Yang Berhormat Steven Sim dan juga Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Saifuddin Nasution.
Correct.
Jarang saya puji Menteri KDN ni, tapi this part
kena puji juga.
After applaud, because
juga.
this is a very important issue.
Correct.
Terutamanya dalam kita nak berhadapan dengan pasal pandemik ni, cabaran dia lebih besar. Dan in nation building, kalau kita perlukan pekerja-pekerja ni, sebab isu pekerja asing ni atau labour force ni, di kalangan rakan-rakan saya yang terlibat dalam bisnes dan juga dalam manufacturing contohnya, mereka berhadapan dengan situasi yang sukar kerana kurangnya pekerja.
Ya.
Jadi kalau kita tak ada mekanisme atau satu safe net untuk bantu mereka ni, saya rasa ianya tidak akan menarik orang untuk datang bekerja di Malaysia.
Betul.
Ya, unless kalau kita memang penduduk kita tak ramai, kita 32 million saja. Kan? Jadi tak cukup.
Tak, lagi pun bila bro cakap tu diplomatic relationship between negara kita dengan negara asing tu, benda tu adalah sangat penting. Sekiranya kita tak jaga warga mereka yang datang ke Malaysia untuk kerja, that is not nice on our side lah. Kalau kita nak minta apa pun daripada negara tu, it's not going to be working well. Kalau Mona masih, I'm sure that you still remember this, ada satu isu di mana Bangladesh dengan Malaysia always asyik clash. Pergi sana cakap satu, datang sini cakap satu. We don't want that kind of a situation anymore in this country. Yeah?
True, agree.
Okay. The next one.
Next issue,
interesting.
Saya baca hari ni. PM's Political Secretary lodged police report over Dubai move. Secara tak langsung maknanya bukan hanya TPM. Minggu lepas saya sebut Timbalan Perdana Menteri telah mengesahkan Dubai Move berlaku. Jadi hari ini Political Secretary kepada Perdana Menteri Datuk Seri Samsul Iskandar Mama Akin juga telah membuat laporan polis. Maka ianya mengesahkan lagi Dubai Move sedang berlaku. Sama ada saya hari ni tak putus-putus soalan orang tanya.
Tadi pun ada kan?
Tadi pun ada, dalam live ni pun ada orang tanya. Jadi ke tak jadi?
Rasanya jadi ke tak jadi?
Saya tak boleh nak cakap sebab saya tak tahu.
Kita ni jujur
Jujur saya tak tahu.
Kita tak tahu.
Cuma kalau berlaku macam saya sebut sebelum ni, ianya harus berlaku melalui proses undang-undang dan dalam within capacity perlembagaan. Dan kalau berlaku pun, sebab kalau tengok pada report polis dan sebagainya, nampak memang jentera kerajaan, terutamanya the political aspect of it, nampak bersungguh-sungguh lah melihat cuba untuk prevent daripada benda ni berlaku. Cuma kalau betul lah Perdana Menteri sudah hilang majority, the right thing to do adalah untuk dia resign dan juga membenarkan supaya Perdana Menteri baru dilantik. Tapi kalau benda tu tak ada, dan dia masih boleh teruskan. Tetapi satu perkara, ramai tanya saya kenapa masih benda ni boleh berlaku. Saya nak kata, ada yang kata kenapa pembangkang tak mau relax dulu, chill.
Kalau you actually nak buat witch hunting macam mana?
Tapi bukan masalah witch hunting. Masalah dia sebab hari tu kerajaan terima 5 orang MP untuk menyatakan sokongan kepada Perdana Menteri. Maka itu membuka floodgate lah. So vice versa, you can come here, you can go there, or you can go anywhere. Jadi
in between also can lah.
Jadi apa pun move yang berlaku, macam saya selalu sebut sebelum ni, it undermines atas lompat parti sebenarnya. So kalau tanya saya jujur, memang pada saya tak perlu pun atas lompat parti ni. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Kalau sebelah sana dah boleh terima orang daripada sebelah sini.
Kalau idea lompat parti adalah untuk prevent orang pada lompat parti, telah terbukti gagal. Atas lompat parti dapat prevent daripada ketidakstabilan berlaku pun telah gagal. So undang-undang yang gagal kita tak perlu pertahankan. That's my view.
Right, strong view. Tapi boleh diterima lah kan, sebab I rasa memang betul pun, if that is the issue at the moment, I mean a valid point. Okay lah, taken, point taken. Okay, bro, normally kan sekarang ni, zaman sekarang ni ada satu isu yang dulu kita tak pernah cakap ataupun kita tak pernah ungkit-ungkitkan sebagaimana yang kita ungkitkan sekarang ni. What is it?
I think related to our topic today lah. Kan?
Mental health.
Mental health, yeah.
Mental health ni bukan...
Mentally you sihat?
Aku sihat bro.
Sihat?
Sihat.
Sure, you've done the screening.
No, I mean the way you're saying macam aku ni gila ke, you know, selalunya orang cakap je pasal mental health, orang ingat orang tu gila, sakit jiwa, tanjur rambutan. That is why orang tak nak cakap pasal mental health ni. So I rasa dah tiba masanya untuk kita sembang pasal mental health in depth and in detail. Right?
Sebab mental health ni, it comes with stigma. Selalunya bila orang takut untuk cakap tentang mental health, sebab dia kena label lah. Gila. The labeling, gila. Saya pernah actually write a paper on this. The rights of mental illness citizen.
Okay.
Back in 2009.
Alright.
So I presented it in World Civic Youth Forum masa tu di Seoul, Korea Selatan. So we talk about apa hak orang kesihatan yang mengalami masalah kesihatan mental dari segi hak mereka untuk bekerja. Sebab benda-benda ni sebenarnya majority daripada mereka yang ada dalam spektrum mental health illness ni, dia bukannya dia tak boleh bekerja. If they are medicated well, because it's a chronic illness. So chronic illness ni dia maknanya if you give proper medication, proper treatment, proper therapy, so you can control it. You might not be able to cure it, but you can control. You boleh kawal. So kalau you boleh kawal, maknanya dia boleh function as a human being. Tetapi benda tu tak berlaku dalam Malaysia pada ketika tu lah, yang mana hak mereka untuk bekerja, berdikari itu tidak ada, menyebabkan sebahagian daripada mental health patients, mereka berhadapan dengan kesukaran untuk sustain their job, untuk teruskan kehidupan, dan itu akan menyebabkan mengganggu lagi masalah kesihatan mental mereka.
So
jadi
Mona ada satu soalan ni. Now that you're in public life, right? Pernah tak you rasa tertekan?
Dulu mula-mula lah bila saya baca komen-komen kat Facebook semua kan.
Tertekan.
Yelah kena kutuk kan.
Kau lah tu kan.
Tapi sekarang saya tak baca lah.
Oh me too. I don't read anymore. I tak baca dah. I tak pergi sana pun.
Saya tak baca macam ni. Tengah duk kutuk-kutuk ada Rolex. Siapa pakai Rolex?
Oh, I tak pakai Rolex pun.
Jadi tak ada, saya tak baca lah.
Tak baca. Okay,
baca.
right. So
Okay.
untuk hari ni, untuk kita nak mengupas isu mental health ni, kita ada seorang yang boleh dikatakan pakar jugalah dalam bidang ni. She has been doing a phenomenal job when it comes to mental health, and she's the founder of PlusVibes. Hi Maddy.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. How are you guys?
So far, we are maintaining our mental health.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So Maddy, seperti yang kita tahu, dia banyak terlibat dalam aktiviti advokasi tentang mental health, dan juga not only that, she's quite a all-rounder lah, I would say. Dia juga seorang entrepreneur, startup, menang teraju.
Alhamdulillah.
Superb
Betul.
Superb. Saya kenal dia, I think was 2 years ago.
I think so, yeah.
Then
Masa sama lah yang kita kenal tu.
Betul.
Yes, around the same time.
Same time.
So saya ada actually download the app. So probably Maddy could talk a bit about what you are doing. Because the idea of our podcast is we want you to inspire people. Yeah, so our listeners. So
Boleh?
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, YB Mona, for having me on the show. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Maddy Fuad. I'm the founder and CEO of PlusVibes. Okay, apa itu PlusVibes? It's a mental health platform, aplikasi kesihatan mental, whereby you boleh chat serta-merta dengan kita punya vibers yang kita namakan. Okay, we don't call them therapists sebab apa? The whole stigma semua macam tu. So vibers, someone who shares their vibes with you, tapi they are qualified. Now, kenapa? Why did I set up this mental health platform? Of course, like every single individual, kita akan mengalami satu cabaran dalam kita punya life, dalam hidup. Dugaan. So we have our life akan jadi macam ni, ups and downs. Apa yang akan tampung kita adalah support system. So apabila you go through that life challenge, katakanlah at that time for me it was at my lowest point in my life, and memang masa tu I ada masalah urat saraf, nerve damage, my long thoracic nerve, and tak ada support system langsung. So I was in and out of panic attack, anxiety attack, and then pergi physio, tiba-tiba akan menangis. So mungkin some of you might feel like that. You akan fikir, kenapa I tiba-tiba menangis? Kenapa I tiba-tiba rasa sedih sangat?
Bottled up feeling, Right.
Itu, that has something to do dengan kesihatan
Mental.
So it's not about selalu macam you kata tadi tu. Kesihatan mental selalu orang akan fikir apa? Penyakit mental.
Ya, sakit
right?
jiwa.
Betul, sakit
Sakit
jiwa.
otak.
Betul, sakit otak. Katakanlah bipolar, schizophrenia, something wrong dengan you ke, when you think about kesihatan mental, you akan fikir, ada something is wrong with you. You tak mampu nak bekerja. You tak mampu nak ada relationship. You tak mampu nak berkawan atau socialize.
Yeah.
But actually goes back to the beginning part. Number one, how you were nurtured when you were children. When you were a child. You akan tengok support system dari situ. Parents macam mana, atau mungkin kat sekolah selalu kena bully ke, atau mungkin you tengok dari segi tempat kerja. Ada yang orang kata tempat kerja toxic, selalu kena pressure dengan boss, selalu rasa macam mungkin dia graduate sebagai satu student yang top class, masuk tempat kerja dia orang rasa macam useless.
Yeah.
Tak mampu nak buat kerja.
Right.
So semua benda-benda ni kait balik kepada kesihatan mental. So that's why we're looking back. The root cause ialah support system sahaja.
Very important.
Kalau you leave it, kalau you prolong and you tak share, you bottle up, it's like a Coca-Cola bottle. You akan shake kiri kanan and one day you akan explode. And that's why you see sekarang suicide cases, kes bunuh diri meningkat. Terutamanya di kalangan remaja and youth kurang daripada 20 tahun.
Interesting,
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have some stats actually. The numbers of kalau kita tengok based on 2015 punya publication, Ministry of Health identified that mental disorders among adults nation is around 29%, 29%.
Tinggi.
It's quite high compared dengan tahap kesedaran, if I could say lah.
Yeah.
Betul.
So kalau if you could comment a bit, what do you think about I think now there's a lot of advocacy work.
Correct.
Tetapi you rasa, sebab we started off dengan kita cakap pasal stigma. What do you think the current situation now of the stigma towards mental health, and is it easy to be a bukan easy lah.
Not mental health patient lah. That's not the right word. Kita tak boleh nak cakap dia tu patient.
Macam mana cakap? Yeah. How do we address that?
Ada tak open up?
Openness kan, orang are they willing to nak sembang cerita pasal dia punya isu. To be honest, now you boleh tengok dekat TikTok ke Instagram ke, you can tengok di publication, you can see I think the star publishers Telma, Dear Telma, you can see a lot of mental health issues sekarang dibangkitkan.
Open up. Dia pun mula cakap.
Okay. You can tengok Utusan Malaysia baru je release satu artikel 8 juta rakyat Malaysia mengalami anxiety. So you can see from statistics semakin meningkat.
Yang ni Mona ada experience anxiety. Anxiety, kalau you tak treat anxiety betul-betul, you akan the next stage is panic attack.
Betul.
You akan rasa macam diri kamu dicucuk and everything. Oh yeah, I've been through that.
Anxiety ni is about you focusing terlampau in the future.
Yeah, correct.
So you macam risau, macam mana.
What if?
Exactly. Tapi sebenarnya if you had that support system and you share, keluarkan.
Correct.
So imagine you're running and you cannot stop. So it's like a car. You bawa kereta, you tak stop R&R, you terus je pergi ke Penang. You akan burn out. You akan rasa stress. You akan rasa macam, tak ada support system. So it goes back to that. Kalau kita tengok kesedaran, memang banyak awareness programs. The government does a lot of awareness programs. Corporate buat banyak awareness program. NGO semua. Tetapi, semua about kesedaran. Dari segi solusi.
Tak ada.
The solution.
What is the solution?
What is the solution?
Okay.
It's all about going to physical mental health clinics, of which tak ramai akan nak pergi. Atau kita tengok government, government punya hospital, memang ada. And memang banyak kita orang punya patient dekat PlusVibes pun pergi government sebab it's accessible kan. Tapi waiting list mungkin 2 bulan, mungkin 2 minggu, mungkin sebulan, mungkin 2
That's
bulan.
too long for.
It's too long for them to wait. And by that time it gets worse. So it builds up.
Yeah.
Ni sebenarnya bila kita cakap pasal treatment ni, not the right word, pesakit, tapi orang yang perlukan treatment ni, mereka pergi untuk dapatkan treatment. Sebenarnya treatment tu duduk sembang saja kan. It's a counselling.
Correct.
Therapy.
So, the first ialah diagnosis first. To what extent? It might be DAS 21, you ada anxiety ke depression, you ada PTSD, might be traumatic, you might be bipolar, schizophrenia. So first is assessment. And then selepas tu dia akan tengok, okay, kalau it's about relationship ke, it's about workplace ke, this kind of thing is counselor. Right? Because this is daily stress. Every day kita akan hadapi cabaran setiap hari. Whether it's relationship ke, marriage ke, children ke, this one is more of counselor punya job. Bila dia pergi tahap macam for example trauma ke, for example something life changing happen to you, that is when it goes into mungkin psychologist, clinical, where you need to be diagnosed, where you need to go through certain assessments, go through a program to get treated.
Oh wow. Okay. That aplikasi kan, boleh tak kita differentiate between yang orang yang betul-betul mempunyai isu mental health dengan orang yang asyik vibe and then healing. That is actually generasi muda kan. Kalau sikit-sikit kena tegur tu, I need to heal sampai pagi, malam sampai pagi, right?
It's an interesting debate.
Okay,
Because you need to
healing.
know.
And then sebelum ni kita akan cakap pasal this word jiwa kacau, JK. Selalu orang akan kata jiwa
JK,
kacau. JK.
Selalu kak
So now orang akan pergi kepada healing.
Healing.
So this word ni, whether it's overused atau whether they just use it as a word macam I depressed, I anxiety, it's overused macam ni walaupun diorang tak didiagnose. So I would say the first thing dalam PlusVibes punya aplikasi tu, sembang kita punya Viber, it's free. Nak chat dengan kita punya Vibers yang therapist, psychologist ni, 10 tokens, you dapat 10 chats for free selama sejam. Every single month. So you nak share apa-apa, you nak tanya ada masalah ke, atau betul ke I menghadapi anxiety atau depression, perlu ke I jumpa therapist and go through a program untuk nak be better. Daripada situ. Sebab session pertama you takkan nak bayar. Betul? Mahal. And the mission untuk PlusVibes ialah untuk nak membuatkan therapy, access to therapy tu sangat affordable. So ada sekurangnya RM30, RM40, RM50.
Oh, sangat affordable.
Because all of the therapists have the same mission. Ialah dia memang nak niat nak provide.
Nak bantu lah.
Nak bantu.
Nak bantu.
I think the PlusVibes dan juga isu kesedaran mental, kesihatan mental ni is more prevalent after pandemic. During pandemic lah. During pandemic, people start to realise this is such a big issue yang kita perlu address. Termasuklah, I think these apps come about during that time kan?
Betul,
Around that time kan? Cuma bila you say about the government punya side, because I used to practice in government setting kan, saya pernah kerja hospital kerajaan. So masa tu yalah, kita tak nampak masa that period, masa saya kerja tu around 2010 sampai 2013, kita tak nampak sangat bahawa benda ni people talk about it. Yeah, even our we have to admit our psychiatric posting tu doesn't really inspire us to be a psychiatrist lah. Dan I think benda tu sekarang ni dia jadi debate. Especially macam baru ni I bawa sikit lah sebab related to medical kan. Houseman dulu dengan houseman sekarang. Doctors dulu dengan doctors sekarang. I used to work 36 hours straight. Now you can't do that. So saya tak nak kata old timer, tapi the old way of thinking adalah manja. Sekarang ni budak-budak no. Orang sekarang ni manja.
This generation lah,
sikit this generation ni, this mental health, I tak boleh ni, I tak boleh kerja ni, I kena ada work-life balance. So it's always been a debate. So how, on your part, working with the community apa semua, how do you address this? Okay. How do you define and educate the public?
Different generation, different struggles. Betul? Katakanlah my grandfather, let's say in the 40s, 1940s. That generation memang struggle. Nak cari opportunity, nak cari rezeki, nak cari duit. That was hard life. It goes down to parents. So katakanlah 60s, 70s. That generation, slightly okay. Ada yang dapat pergi belajar overseas, US mainly, UK. It's okay, but still struggle. The moment it goes to my generation, our gen, 90s, 80s, 90s, that's where you're thinking, okay, ada yang dapat masuk international school, ada yang public, the lifestyle there, you boleh nampak parents buat banyak benda. Tapi still boleh kata parents marah. Kalau pergi sekolah, you akan kena rotan.
Kena pukul.
Yes. How about now? You tengok. Now, this generation, kalau kena,
rotan.
Yes. In school.
Tapi kita pun tak nak anak kita kena rotan.
Lah bro, you
But
can't
it
be
teaches
like
discipline.
discipline.
It teaches them right and wrong.
Yeah.
Not to say that rotan is bagus, but they have to have some system. Maybe not rotan. Maybe kata, okay, sit here, write a reflection lah. Write a reflection. What did you do right or wrong? At least you sedar.
Correct. Sedar.
It's about kesedaran apa yang betul, apa yang tak betul. About what is right and wrong, what is maybe tough for other generation, and it's about knowing. So I think ada banyak video sekarang dia tunjuk the young generation macam mana you punya parents dan grandparents berusaha bertanpa tungkus lumus, especially in construction and pertanian. And that's where dia nangis.
Lagipun masa
dia akan macam baru ternampak macam mana susahnya hidup before.
dia pun boleh rasa ke kalau sekiranya kita sembang
Tak
macam
nampak,
ni?
tak tahu.
So nak kena
Tapi tu yang jadi soalan sekarang. Dia banyak dulu lain lah, that's the way.
That's the
And now
mentality.
the way is different.
Correct.
So
Because the younger generation are smarter now.
they're more well informed.
Yeah, they're more well informed. The knowledge is at their fingertips. When you're talking about right or wrong, they can easily Google right or not.
Yeah.
But what also happens is resilience. So katakanlah pernah naik bus, turun bus, pergi UiTM ke pergi sekolah. Have you ever compared to now? Mungkin dihantar, mungkin naik Grab.
Mungkin bawa kereta sendiri.
Slightly easier. So, not to say that is wrong, tapi bila you menghadapi satu dugaan, katakanlah you tiba-tiba retrenched, hilang pekerjaan.
Cepat putus asa.
You can rasa,
What am I going to do?
go back to your parents. Katakanlah tak ada support system daripada parents. That's when you panic. So it's about nurturing from young to be resilient, and ada banyak cara. So with PlusVibes pun kita buat banyak awareness programs, wellness programs untuk ajar resilience. Not to say nak kena rotan on all these kind of things. This is all old school. Tapi what we want to teach ialah, okay, kalau you face this struggle, this is what you do. Kalau you face this struggle, kalau you rasa marah, Instead of getting upset, instead of going in the corner, nak bersorang, nak jadi mungkin distance, that's why mental health issues can develop.
Correct.
Instead, okay, do this. You boleh buat mindfulness techniques, you boleh sembang, you boleh cerita masalah, dapat opinion baru. A lot of different strategies now to cope dengan emotion, untuk handle mental health, untuk be more resilient.
Even bila you talk about rotan, because I've got 3 kids. So saya ada rotan.
Do you rotan?
Ada rotan.
Dia ada rotan tapi tak guna rotan.
Tapi tak guna, betul?
Betul?
Tak guna. Satu mungkin lah, I mean the awareness, bukanlah awareness, I mean the trend lah. So unlikely kita rotan anak. Walaupun dulu kita pernah kena rotan. Cuma I use a different approach lah. So I use time out.
Yes, exactly.
Time out. Tapi yalah, you have to read about it. You kena baca dan adalah approach dia. And then sebab kalau tak, nanti kita pun risau juga. Everything kita bagi, so dia akan, orang kata, naik lemak lah. Kan?
Teaching them hardship. So for example, doing kerja rumah, for example, doing certain things that mungkin dia orang tak suka and you tahu dia orang tak suka. But teaching them that walaupun you tak suka, you kena buat. Because maybe in life, you dapat satu kerja,
You tak suka. Yeah.
tapi sebab itu yang peluang dia yang depan mata. So you tetap kena buat. So macam mana you nak tune you punya mindset tu untuk terima, okay, I'm going to do my best.
Correct.
That is what you should have.
Lagi satu, sekarang ni, anak-anak zaman sekarang ni, kalau kita tegur mereka sikit, cepat terasa retaliate. Cepat terasa retaliate. Kadang-kadang ni susah jugalah kalau kita nak groom ataupun nak shape up that child. Very challenging. So that is maybe perhaps due to the technology advancement. Kalau dekat rumah, kalau ada apa-apa je, kalau kita tak nak anak tu disturb kita, straight away, handphone, honey, take it. Pergi main. Do you do that? Oh, look at that face. Look at that face.
I tak bagi lagi handphone. Cuma now I let them share iPad lah.
Okay.
So selalunya iPad tu jadi mangsa untuk ditarik lah.
Okay.
Then but the mum will do it lah.
Okay, but I think those kind of, kita too dependent on that kan. Masa zaman dulu tu tak macam tu. Parents kita tarik kita and I said no.
It's about being smart in how to handle you punya children. Okay, let's say teaching them resilience, teaching them handling emotions, teaching them kalau you tak dapat apa yang you nak, macam mana you nak handle? You akan putus asa, you akan give up, atau you akan, okay, find another way. Critical thinking.
Yes.
This is something that we have to teach. Walaupun mungkin before, parents akan kata, I tak pernah pun teach you. Sebab kita banyak main dekat luar. Playground.
Playground. Betul?
We learn how to negotiate. Okay, nak main bola dengan team tu. Tapi, you know,
correct.
you see, we learn indirectly daripada situ. Tapi sekarang, if it's all just handphone, my youngest brother, the whole degree program was online.
Whoa.
You see?
My MBA program during COVID, all online.
So, how were they supposed to build critical
Character,
thinking? Negotiation dengan orang lain. Okay, you buat assignment ni, I buat assignment ni. Kita akan you see, this kind of skill is very important. So when you tak develop skill tu, when you go into the working world, if you don't get an opportunity to upskill, pergi workshop, pergi training, that is where you akan rasa struggle, you akan rasa stuck. Kesian lah.
Betul. And lagi satu ni, as long kita dah sembang banyak kan, I realise that, you know, we are talking about mental health, tapi sebenarnya what is the issue here is emosi seseorang tu, right? So walaupun titlenya mental health, it is how to manage your emotion, right? Right.
Sebab kesihatan mental influences cara you berfikir, cara you berinteraksi dengan orang, your emotion. It relates to anything. Katakanlah you happy hari ni. Anybody buat hal ke, you kena marah dengan bos, it's okay, tak apa. Mood you terima tu lebih positif. Tapi katakanlah daripada rumah you dah kena marah, kena buat ni, penat, letih, tak cukup tidur, pergi tempat kerja kena marah lagi, you terima tu dengan secara negatif. Lepas tu you akan patah balik. You see, this is a progression of you going down.
Itu yang selalunya kita buat tu, bila bangun pagi tu, say a positive affirmation, lepas tu start your day dengan positive vibes, and then you handle your day as it comes, right?
Mana buat apa?
Saya
build positive tu dekat in the morning.
Okay, the thing is, saya selalunya bangun pukul 4:30 pagi. Don't look at me. Sometimes I lambat come here, but I wake up 4:30. It's my body clock. 4:30 pagi dah bangun. Lepas tu saya mandi, saya buat in Tamil we call it jabam lah. You orang
Meditate
guna,
lah.
meditate.
Zikir.
No, it's not meditate, it's zikir.
Ah.
Sebab in 2018 I pernah kena cyberbullying, okay? And that continued for some time. So I tak tahu macam mana nak handle matter ni, right? So dekat Malaysia ni, Mona nak sembang dekat orang pun, they all say, oh don't react, oh you're overreacting. And then your friend circle tak faham apa yang you go through.
Yeah.
So back then I had a friend from Netherlands. So dia call I, dia kata, Mona, this one you need to have a treatment. So masa tu Mona rasa macam like, aku ni sakit ke?
Yeah.
And dia boleh tahu yang okay, she's actually going through something like this, which none of my family member could identify it. That is when I know, okay, this is an anxiety attack. Okay, what if they're going to do this? What if they're going to do that? Mona tak boleh nak tidur. So Mona tidur pun dengan zikir. Mona tidur, lepas tu Mona bangun, cepat-cepat mandi, berzikir. So that actually helped me all the 6 years. So sekarang ni Mona rasa macam like that was the phase where I dapat tahu what is the meaning of panic attack. Oh, kalau pendengar dekat luar sana tahu macam mana peritnya panic attack tu, I just hope tak ada orang kena panic attack tu, sebab dia rasa macam like ada jarum cucuk dalam badan. So all these things I handled it just one way, turn to God. So berzikir. That's it lah. That's the only way.
Betul. It's the mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Calm down and then you can focus balik. Okay, then you berzikir.
Yeah.
It's the same. Any religion, it goes back to that kind of thing. Katakanlah atheist. It's still mindfulness. Katakanlah you go back to Buddha, mindfulness.
Yeah.
In any religion or practice, it's about being calm and mindful in that certain state. So kalau kita tengok balik, kenapa? Why does it make you feel good? Why?
Today I feel like try me, do whatever. I'm calm, very calm. So I'm not reacting to anything. Ada pernah sekali, he was asking me, why are you not in TikTok? So I couldn't be bothered about it, to be very honest with you.
Although live.
Yeah, I know, I'll say hello to them. But the thing is, to me, whatever that I do sekarang ni, as long as dia bawa tak benefit, okay, am I happy? Am I contented? Yang lagi satu tu, am I progressing?
Yeah.
Good thing is I am actually not just progressing, but I'm praised a lot. I am thriving, but I'm contented, and sekarang ni I tahu macam mana nak handle situasi. So for that I am very blessed lah, very thankful to God.
So it's about knowing macam mana nak handle.
Correct.
So setengah orang tak dapat the opportunity nak belajar. So that is the key. When we go back, whether budak sekolah ke, university ke, baru kerja ke, parents ke, belajar ke tak? Did you learn how to handle emotion? Learn macam mana nak jadi religious. Resilient. And then learn how is it kalau you jatuh, what opportunities, what strategy you nak ambil. Whether you nak sembang dengan orang ke, you nak pergi do some exercising, physical activities, because when you are stressed, what happens is chemical imbalance.
Betul.
See, cortisol level is terlampau, stress hormone, cortisol level is too high. So that's when you akan rasa sentiasa stress. You can rasa sentiasa penat. You sentiasa nak tidur. Kalau ada yang stress tu sentiasa nak tidur, is because of that.
Yeah, betul.
So the quickest fix yang saya baca lah, banyak research yang buat, paling easiest, eat one ice cream ke, one bite of ice cream, something quick and sugar, just so that you macam sedar balik. So it reduces back all that negative hormones, and then you ada serotonin, you ada endorphin in. But the best one, kalau boleh, exercise lah. Tapi ramai orang bila kata exercise, seminggu pun tak exercise.
Betul.
So the quickest thing is makan kek ke. You tengok ramai orang akan makan kek. Just nak balance balik hormon-hormon tu.
Exercise better kot. Kau tak makan kek je.
Itulah.
Tapi tu ada
diabetes.
Nanti masalah pula.
Tapi
tengok kat cermin stres.
Ni diet takut. No, but you know what is another hormone that I really like? Oxytocin.
Yes,
I
correct.
love it.
Yes.
I love it.
So kalau if you look now, bila you cakap tadi, banyak orang yang start talking about it. The awareness is there. I think a lot of campaign being done even at university, at schools. I think now with the advancement of TikTok, apa semua, people talk about it. From PlusVibes kan, so definitely you got the data. So
lebih 40,000 pengguna.
40,000 pengguna.
Wow.
probably some inside story lah. We want to hear what Malaysians go through. Mungkin ada yang pelik-pelik ke you jumpa.
Banyak. Tapi yang kita rasa pelik tu lah, itu yang benda yang common.
So ni eksklusif dekat podcast kita. We want to hear because kita nak tahu juga. Mungkin orang tahu mental health. Dia tahu tajuk je mental health. So to what extent, apa dia, benda apa, you stress pasal apa. So probably you could share with us.
Boleh? So one common one, you fikir pasal relationship, you can fikir siapa yang akan complain dulu, perempuan ke lelaki?
Perempuan lah.
I rasa ni lelaki.
Betul.
Yeah.
So on our app,
Lelaki don't complain.
number one lelaki akan complain ialah pasal relationship. For example, dia orang kata dia orang tak tahu macam mana nak handle dia orang punya partner. Katakanlah dia orang dah berkahwin, dah ada anak semua, dia orang kata I tak boleh handle stress. Balik je stress. So dia orang lakukan macam mana? So it's small tips macam ni yang dia orang go to the Vibers nak tanya tips.
Seriously.
Okay, this you rasa macam remeh. Deeper than this. Dia orang kata, sebenarnya I memang kerja outstation. Memang I jarang jumpa my wife and kids. And then bila I datang balik tengok, she's with another guy. So he feels yang dia rasa dia nak commit suicide, dia rasa stress, dia rasa macam mana dia nak buat. So you bayangkan that state yang dia tengah luahkan tu, you tak boleh bayang. I mean, bila I tengah baca dia punya feedback, sebab selepas every single check dia akan leave a review. Memang I baca pun I rasa macam nak nangis. Dia rasa macam sebenarnya saya bekerja tungkus lumus ni. Saya pergi outstation bukannya senang, bukannya saya nak pun. Tapi bila balik tengok anak semua enjoy dengan lelaki lain. So dia akan rasa macam that's not one case. Banyak case macam tu. So kita akan fikir selalunya perempuan yang komplain pasal lelaki. Sebab lelaki tak ada tempat luahan perasaan. Bila kita tengok kenapa lelaki commit suicide? Kenapa dia orang masa COVID tu, financial issue semua. Again, it goes back to financial issue. Ada lagi satu case, kerja daytime, lepas tu tak cukup duit, baru ada baby, sambung grab, lepas tu balik, bini komplain, I seorang jaga baby ni. Padahal tak cukup duit. You see? So isu tu akan sentiasa berulang-ulang sampai dia orang rasa stres, dia orang tak tahu apa nak buat. So dari segi bila you ada isu macam tu, apa yang penting? You kena sembang.
Luahkan lah.
Kena luahkan. Sebab apa? Bila you luahkan, katakanlah you luah, you dah explain, you dah cukup nangis, dah sembang, padahal you tak kenal pun orang tu. Bila you balik, ada dapat idea baru.
Ya, betul.
Betul? Ada dapat, you dah content. Daripada marah tu, yang stress tu, at least you tak take out dekat you punya family.
Betul.
You faham tak? Macam air panas ni, air panas tengah berbuih ni, you cerita dekat sini, padahal yang Vibers tu takkan take it personally pun sebab you tengah cerita pasal orang lain. So you luahkan kat sini. Tapi daripada dia luahkan kat rumah tu, itu yang jadi case divorce naik.
Lepas tu gaduh lah. Lepas tu keganasan rumah tangga lah. All that, right?
So you see, that's the number one issues kalau kita tengok pasal lelaki punya relationship issues. Memang banyak financial issues. Kalau kita tengok balik data-data yang kita ada, that is the number one. And kita pun rasa kesian. Because memang tak ada tempat luahan. And then kita go back, you akan kata another category yang mungkin orang akan rasa ada ke masalah kesihatan mental above 50 tahun.
Ada. Banyak.
So you akan kata kenapa? So let's say mothers umur 50, 55, adalah yang 60, anak umur less than 30, 20-an baru masuk universiti, ada yang hantar universiti dekat UK. Dia orang kata, my son nak commit suicide, I tak tahu apa nak buat. So you bayangkan dua state sini. The parents ni rasa macam I dah
Helpless.
Helpless,
They don't know what to do.
Ada yang hantar kat boarding school semua, dia cakap, anak I kena bully, anak I nak commit suicide, this and this. So dia orang rasa macam, I nak buat apa? I dah bagi yang terbaik. So that's why you see this mental health. And this person mungkin dia orang kerja dekat mana? Corporate, mungkin dia orang tak senior. And you're thinking, kalau kesihatan mental dia orang tak stabil,
macam mana dekat rumah ya?
Macam mana dekat rumah, tempat kerja. That's where you get turnover rate yang tinggi. Sebab apa? Manager-manager akan marah. Because you tak boleh nak kawal you punya emosi. So kalau kita pergi balik,
so there's no such thing, keep it things at office, don't bring back home, or keep things at home.
Always bring it back. Always bring it back.
Lagi satu ni, Mona nak tanya, what is the tanggungjawab of majikan? Macam mana majikan layan pekerja-pekerja mereka? Sebab kadang-kadang ni kita rasa, especially generasi sekarang lah, apa-apa je terus tembak je. There is no diplomacy talk. Betul. The communication is really out. So macam mana kita nak?
Okay, isu majikan. HR akan kata, kenapa pekerja luahkan kat saya bukan psikologis. Betul? Dia orang tak mampu pun. Bila you luahkan, dia orang akan jadi stress sebab dia orang tak tahu macam nak handle. So dia orang pergi balik kepada management. Management akan kata, okay, mungkin the traditional way, jom buat pizza party, kita buat makan-makan, Friday, potluck, all this kind of thing, nak cuba create vibe tu. Tapi that is not the problem. Masalahnya bukan nak create the vibe happiness tu, mungkin orang akan happy. Pergi team building pun buat activity, okay, balik rumah masalah yang sama juga.
Sama, ya.
So it's kena provide pot luahan. Tempat pekerja nak luahkan perasaan. Ada PlusVibes where you can do the mobile application atau you boleh partner dengan mental health clinic. Kena. Okay, now the other question ialah orang nak guna ke tak? Betul?
Ya.
Kena jadi anonymous. Data macam PlusVibes, kita akan bagi data. Berapa orang ada anxiety, berapa orang ada depression, apa masalah dia orang, financial, childcare, workplace, stress, managers, kita akan bagi data tu.
Ini you're talking about if a corporate entity lah. Kalau a company
subscribe dekat PlusVibes,
you punya PlusVibes punya service.
Betul.
So,
kita akan bagi data tapi
but it's anonymous.
That is the most important part. Data tu penting sebab apa? Daripada data tu kita boleh buat program workshop. So okay, kita buat, masalah pertama ialah childcare dalam department ni. Jom kita ajar. Because in the end it's education, awareness. Kita go back to education and awareness kan.
Yeah, betul. So this is part of the thing yang I think PlusVibes provide lah. A bit different compared to government. I don't think so services to that level at the moment. Tak sampai ke tahap tu lah. Our psychiatrists, our psychologists, I mean, bukan saya nak salahkan diorang, tapi I think the beban kerja mereka dan juga the policy is still not there. Dealing with mental health issues, apa Maddy rasa the government of the day atau in the future should do in terms of policy, in terms of what do you think that we could improve in order to provide a better environment to treat and also to handle mental health issues ni?
The first thing, nak tukar culture tu memang susah. Memang impossible to change culture. Nak suruh semua orang jadi happy, positive, because everyone akan go through stress. But to make solution accessible, technology. Now you can see so many systems now using VR for mental health. Why? Sebab lagi laju. Recovery rate for using virtual reality to treat mental health is so much more better. But we are still far behind in that. We're still doing physical, betul? And then nak tunggu physical 1 jam. The next patient, tunggu lagi, kena tunggu lagi. When actually, maybe VR might be so much quicker.
Solution cepat lah.
Yeah, solution yang cepat. So one is digitalization. Number 2, mungkin collaboration dengan NGO, dengan a lot of private sector. I think collaboration dengan private sector akan smoothly jadi. Because you can reach so many people. Rather than doing one initiative, maybe by collaborating with so many other corporate companies, okay, sini ada mungkin 50 orang, sini mungkin ada 300 orang yang boleh bantu. So you reach more people. Sama macam kita collaborate dengan NGO, kita collaborate dengan a lot of corporate institution yang buat CSR initiative. That's how we can reach so many people. 50,000 dalam masa 3 tahun.
Oh wow. It's an
3 years,
achievement. 3 years, it's an achievement. Tak, lagi satu ni, work environment dekat luar negara, ada je yang mereka provide macam in-house massage.
Betul. Ada.
Makanan pun ada nutrition person to handle that. And then kalau ada isu dia nak sembang, dia boleh pergi to another room and then sembang dekat psychologist dekat sana. So that kind of a culture maybe should bring to Malaysia lah, but then it will take longer period perhaps.
But the issue here is that nanti orang akan nampak I pergi situ, masuk bilik tu sembang. It's the same thing dekat sekolah. You ada counselor dekat sekolah, dekat university, but nobody goes. Kalau you pergi, orang akan ejek. Sebab apa? You masuk bilik tu.
Counselling.
Counselling.
This one of the issue lah.
Culture kita nak kena tukar lah.
So it has to be changed. You nak jadi a better person, you want to grow, you want to self-development. Okay, this. So you focus it more on self-development and growth rather than counselling. Which is why we call them vibers, sharing their vibes rather than therapists.
Vibing.
So it's a matter of saya rasa what PlusVibes offer adalah not only the service, tapi to break the stigma also, kan? To change the perception dan apa semua. Now besides kita cakap mungkin more related to issues to our generation. You see with the advancement of social media kan, sekarang ni semua lah macam Mona je tak ada TikTok. I think everyone else ada TikTok.
I don't have TikTok.
Maknanya social media tu is already ingrained in our life. So this generation, what do you see the challenges that they face, especially macam saya, anak-anak saya pun saya risau juga growing up, talking about resilience now apa semua. How do we tailor them so that lebih, I mean probably we could elaborate more specific macam mana kita nak tailor mereka ni supaya they able to handle their mental health better dalam as they grow older, especially the younger generations kan.
The root cause where we see, kita tengok studies dekat Europe, atau kita tengok studies dekat Americas, atau kita tengok studies dekat Asia, banyak dekat Korea, Japan, whereby the suicide rate and the mental health rate is very poor. Kita tengok balik kenapa. It goes back to understanding. So kalau kita nak cakap pasal kita punya children, make them understand. Make them understand whether, okay, kalau you tengok macam ni, how does it make you feel? Orang kena bully macam ni. Bila orang bully you, katakanlah you dapat komen bagus, tak bagus dekat
social media.
Social media, you post gambar. Oh, support them. Be like, okay, kenapa dia orang cakap macam ni? Mungkin maybe sebab ni. But does it affect you? Ask them to express. When they express, daripada simpan dalam, you tak tahu dia orang fikir apa.
Betul.
So, bila dia orang express dekat you, dia orang rasa safe. I got a safe space untuk nak luahkan perasaan, and daripada situ you dapat faham, you dapat tangkap, okay, apa sebenarnya dia orang fikir. Okay, katakan dia orang cakap, oh sebenarnya I sedih, dia orang AJ I macam ni. Masa I kecil dulu orang AJ I rambut kerinting. Okay, tapi masa tu okay lah, tak adalah mental health sangat. Sebab why? Because people feel like, you know, you're still resilient that time.
Correct.
You put that me now in school right now, katakanlah orang AJ rambut kerinting in this era, and where I was basically, I would see more or less spoon fed. I can panic. Kenapa I rambut kerinting? Kenapa I lain?
Orang AJI gelap lah, hitam lah.
So,
selalu gak kena.
the communication, the understanding, you have parents kena approach balik. So, the era yang kita ada sekarang ni, memang banyak parents macam you ni, memang banyak kena usaha untuk make your children understand.
Open up, cakap dengan ibu bapa kan.
That's the
Luahkan
difference. Dalam kalau kita tengok culture berbeza kan, it's about communication.
communication. End of the day, it's all about communication.
Because nak kata kids kita sekarang ni pandai, memang pandai.
Dia
Access
pelaju.
to internet, yes.
Laju.
So dia orang akan tanya kenapa.
Yes, too
Betul?
many questions.
So kalau you kata, tak apa, ikut je. Dia orang tak akan berkembang.
Ya, betul.
But if you kata, oh, okay, benda ni jadi sebab ni. Okay, mungkin macam ni you tackle. You provide that safe system. You teach them that resilience from young. Macam mana nak handle situation.
Provoke mereka sikit, lepas tu provide them. You know,
Jangan
provoke.
provoke saja.
But provide lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
So it's about triggering them to know how to handle. And that is some of the causes. Macam kita tengok mental health clinics atau PlusVibes, kita buat wellness programs. Macam ni lah, kita buat role play. Okay, kita push. Ni. Macam mana you nak handle? So and then kita akan bagi semua orang nampak. So you akan rasa pressure tu.
Yeah.
Okay, sebenarnya but it's from this safe environment yang diorang tahu tempat ni safe, that you belajar. Skill. It's
Skill.
skill. You belajar.
Tackling the skill.
Dalam you punya experience with PlusVibes and also yang you ada sekarang, if you're talking about urban youth, I believe you've done work with urban youth kan? Apa isu-isu yang besar pada diorang ni? Sebab you talking about when you want to plan for future, banyak benda, especially now kos harga hidup tinggi, peluang pekerjaan tak tahu ada tak ada. And then saya pernah bila at my service area lah, mana kawasan saya, dulu Seberang Jaya dan Taman Medan, I face this issue, this local housing, yang mana rumah tu sempit, mak ada duduk situ, bapak ada duduk situ, anak-anak semua duduk situ. Mungkin kalau yang design lama-lama ada 1-2 bilik je. So challenge dia adalah they don't have a space, and this is a huge issue, especially in urban setting. So how do you address these issues when you work with the community, especially benda-benda macam ni?
Betul. So when we did campaign Bendera Putih,
Okay.
it was that kind of situation. Where kita akan pergi tempat-tempat this urban area whereby dia macam really underprivileged, memang dia struggle, but then bila kita take the youth and tanya apa masalah you, dia cakap tak tahulah nak apa nak buat. They just have no clue.
Idea, yeah.
Nak buat apa ke, nak jadi apa ke, nak motivate diri sendiri, tak tahu. Everything, and then okay, macam mana you nak mengatasi situation macam ni, tak tahu. Everything is they don't know. So what we do is we put them dalam situation. Okay, katakanlah you nak jadi accountant. Macam mana kalau tiba-tiba you kira-kira ni salah? As simple as that. To see their reaction. And then you kata, oh, tak tahu every single thing yang kita perasan among the youth, let's say below 18 years old, semua jawapan dia ialah I tak tahu. So why? Daripada situ kita tengok balik critical thinking. So that is the number one problem when we see masuk workforce ni ialah critical thinking. Kenapa diorang tak boleh nak berfikir untuk strategi, nak come out, nak solve problem tu. And that goes back to
Tapi kat sekolah dah ada the syllabus of critical thinking.
Yeah,
And when I look at
Is
my
it
kids
effective?
punya soalan, lagi susah daripada kita dulu.
Okay. Critical thinking, do they know how to express? Presentation berapa kali? Communication, debate. How many times? Or is it written? Critical thinking written.
Anything that is written, kita tulis je theory, yeah, especially theory. It's not going to be really helpful for anything.
They have to practice.
This one we have to say this, yeah. Kadang-kadang pelajar dapat apa first class honours, okay? Masuk je work environment, terus jadi yang last, okay?
Ya, betul-betul.
Kadang-kadang third class honours, masuk je work environment, champion, sebab cara dia fikir tu lain daripada yang lain. So I think when you just focus on theory, just tulis je, no way you're going to produce somebody with that kind of a quality. So you have to put them in a field where they sendiri fikir.
Betul.
Ah,
And the
that
only
is
way
true.
you boleh buat ialah one-to-one communication.
Correct.
So I would say kalau kita tengok education pula lah, it would be more on communicating. Letak diorang in a course where they have to think, solve problems, debate. Katakanlah any simple issue. Katakanlah, I don't know, as simple as, what kind of chocolate do you like? Why? Debate on that. Oh, because this one has this one more nutrients ke, this one has more health, or this one colour lagi menarik. Or, you know, it's doing a simple topic like that. You kena paksa your brain to really think of something unique and creative.
Challenging Zaman sekarang ni sangat challenging.
Going into the next 5 years dengan AI semua, a lot of
Aduh.
jobs, common jobs are going to be lost.
Yeah.
But the thing
The
is,
traditional jobs are not there anytime soon.
okay, ini lagi satu ni Mona nak tanya last year ada few cases orang dekat TikTok, orang dapat bad comment, lepas tu gaduh dekat TikTok tu, lepas tu commit suicide. Okay, banyak macam tu, right? So how do you think that we can actually cultivate or generate a generasi di mana mereka know how to behave?
Caring community,
But
developing
Masyarakat madani.
bro,
Betul lah. Caring community.
we're developing that caring community. Masyarakat madani, it has to go back to the education system. Are we teaching that in the schools? Are we teaching the kids to be nicer? Are we teaching these kind of ethics whereby, okay, cara mental health, how to manage emotions, how to manage anger, macam mana nak manage ups and downs? Are we teaching that?
just because somebody tulis something, you rasa macam like, oh, diri you tak ada
But as of
nilai.
now memang tak ada.
That's
Tak ada.
why kita akan go back to kenapa diorang tak resilient. It is something, kalau lah, if I could champion or if you could champion, you have to make sure that mental health education dalam education. That's it.
It should be incorporated into the syllabus.
Yeah, syllabus.
Tapi benda ni patutnya dah ada dalam pendidikan jasmani dan kesihatan. Kan?
Tak cukup lah, tak cukup.
Kebanyakan sports
Dulu,
day.
dulu I remember lah kalau PJK tu
Tak cukup.
pergi main bola je lah.
Tak, itu
exactly.
activity
Yeah,
activity
activity
physical.
physical.
Ini although it is mental health, tapi sebenarnya di sini emosi. So apa yang kita fokus emosi anak-anak dekat sekolah? Kadang-kadang ni anak-anak menangis pun cikgu. Masa zaman Mona, kalau let's say I nangis dekat sekolah, cikgu pun bagi tampar je.
Oh ya?
Oh,
teruk.
I kena teruk tu. So I
tengok it's emotional regulation. Macam mana nak handle stress, macam mana nak handle anger, macam mana nak handle kesedihan. Break up dengan boyfriend, terus rasa macam diri tak guna. Right? There's so many because they don't know how. You see? So teaching macam mana strategi and banyak. Kalau kita nak kata banyak yang graduate, psychology graduates, terus masuk HR, admin, padahal that talent and skill rugi. Patut diorang jadi guru-guru sekolah untuk psychology. So it has to be implemented sooner or later. But to be honest, I do feel maybe the next 5 years memang akan kesedaran tu lebih penting.
Yeah. Because I don't know whether cikgu-cikgu were equipped with this kind of knowledge dan apa semua.
Okay, tapi ada. I think I do realise ada banyak program-program government yang educate cikgu-cikgu.
Yeah.
Tapi this kind of program ni ialah one off. So to change someone how they perceive, macam mana dia orang treat student, it's a program yang kena ubah habit. Macam for example, mungkin kita kata cikgu selalu mengajar cara garang sikit, nak ajar disiplin. Mungkin okay. Tapi di samping disiplin itu kena ada caring.
Yeah, correct.
So dia kena balance supaya student pun boleh, okay, sebenarnya that person cares about me. Okay, ada kasih sayang situ. Sebenarnya dia nak yang terbaik untuk kita.
Yeah, correct.
Daripada situasi yang dia orang takut. Okay, kena buat sebab cikgu suruh. So,
kadang-kadang ni Maddy, if let's say you love somebody, you like that person, walaupun mereka marah ke, mereka tegur kita ke, kita masih boleh terima if let's say you have that liking towards that teacher, you know.
Betul.
Sebab dalam marah-marah tu juga ada juga yang keibuan ke, kebapaan ke terhadap student tersebut. So the student will feel that, oh no lah, he's like somebody that I really like. I don't want to offend. So kalau kita nak touch orang tu, touch lah emotionally in that way. Correct or not? Tapi sekarang
kalau kita nak kata awareness campaign, memang dah ada banyak, tapi perlu lagi banyak. Memang perlu.
So I think one of the thing yang kita realise from our conversation today, creating awareness, identifying, mengenal pasti, diagnose. So benda-benda tu semua will lead to treatment. And availability of treatment ni satu benda yang kita pun kena akui still scarce lah, tak banyak. Betul. Dalam negara kita. Kita dekat Kuala Lumpur, Lembah Kelang ni mungkin okey lah. You go outskirts sikit mungkin you won't find. You have more kedai mamak and aesthetic clinic compared to mental health clinic. Betul?
Sebab tu PlusVibes ada dekat semua situ, digital. Download app je.
Yeah. Okay. So when you talk about getting treatment, availability tu termasuk juga dari segi financing. And you see bila you deal dengan your subscribers to PlusVibes, how they cope dengan keadaan, maknanya are they insured, are they able to pay for their treatment? Sebab I believe it's still expensive at the moment. Sebab it's not like buying over the counter punya drug. And then it requires time, kan? Kalau 1 jam pun at the current rate I tengok 300-200 ringgit per session. So it's not something affordable kepada especially B40 groups atau mereka yang underprivileged. So how, I mean, okay, PlusVibes bagi free, tetapi PlusVibes doesn't provide treatment, right? Provide. Okay. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
How?
free treatment?
For suicidal individuals. So we've so far kita dah support 900 suicidal individuals whereby kita identify daripada yang chatting dengan Viber tu. So what we did was especially during COVID that time, memang kita pun tahu yang tak ada support system, diorang tak ada duit. So kita partner dengan therapist, psychologist, clinical psychologist. Siapa nak buat pro bono?
Nice.
And you will be surprised. Ramai yang nak tolong. Ramai nak provide bantuan tu. So that's why kita provide platform tu. Okay. This is the list of counsellors yang nak buat pro bono. Even until today, kita ada setiap counsellor akan buat at least 1 to 5 pro bono session setiap bulan. So daripada situ kita identify, okay, diorang chat katakanlah diorang student, atau katakanlah umur diorang maybe 15 ke 16 ke. Diorang kata, oh tak tahu macam mana, I tak mampu. Atau let's say kita orang tengok, oh betul-betul dia ni sentiasa chat guna the free token tu sebab tak mampu. From there, out of kita punya CSR, kita akan allocate. Okay, kita akan tanya counsellor mana this person really needs. You nak provide tak? You nak tolong tak? Kita
So you link them up. for ni.
Because if you want to talk about whether people want to help, memang nak tolong.
Ya.
Tapi ada opportunity ke tak, ada masa ke tak, berapa orang nak tolong. Kalau nak berapa orang yang perlu pertolongan tu, ramai.
Tapi Maddy, macam mana you all identify yang ini adalah kategori suicidal?
When you do assessment, mula-mula sekali sebelum you chat dengan kita punya Viber atau kita punya specialist, you kena buat assessment. Daripada situ kita indicate, okay, this person is suicidal. So kita akan flag, okay, this is all the list of suicidal people.
Oh, wow.
But that is still confidential kan?
Betul-betul. It's anonymous.
It's anonymous kan?
It's anonymous. You're going to use a name je and email address.
Email address, betul?
So sekarang ni saya nak tanya satu soalan. Okay, let's say employer, maybe future lah kan. Employer nak ambil you punya application. Lepas tu bila dia nak interview dia punya employee yang nak datang tu, so buat assessment test dulu. So dekat sana dah ada, okay, let's say it says that he's a suicidal.
Okay. It's not an onboarding program. So selepas diorang dah accept it, then diorang provide platform tu. See?
Okay.
So diorang dah memang permanent employee atau diorang dah memang freelancer part-time ke, they are already part of organisation tu.
Okay.
Dari situ, this is resources. Kalau you perlu mental health help, dah, use this. Employers takkan tahu. And that is the crux of it. Kalau you nak tolong betul-betul, you tak boleh tahu personal problem orang.
Correct. Sebab kalau benda ni dibagi tahu kepada employer, nanti
Create satu isu yang
lain di mana dia takkan jadi employability kind of a person.
Dia
right?
kena in a safe environment lah.
Very safe
Treating
environment.
mental health.
Because it's too personal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan bila we talk about this mental health, I think macam tadilah kita talk about anonymous apa semua ni crucial sebab benda tu involves dignity of a person.
Correct.
Dan macam saya cakap tadi lah, the stigma tu is always there. Dan bila kita, yalah, sebab actually bila saya fikir balik, bila ingat balik episod hari ni, even in my own family pun ada juga yang pernah been diagnosed with schizophrenia. So benda-benda tu somehow we can relate. And this is not something very, apa kita kata, exclusive to certain parts of the society. Anyone. So
Any
sebab
age
tu kita pilih dalam episod ni pun kita dah cakap about mental health. Sebab 2024 ni orang kata will be a challenging year lah. Yeah. So one of the thing yang saya baca, probably I could share here, Time Magazine, they come up with an article, 9 mental health resolutions for 2024. Okay.
According to the therapist,
According to the therapist.
Let's go for the first one.
The first one, rethink about your social media use.
There you go. No TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm right.
Dia limit yourself to 15 minutes on
Yeah.
social media per day. This is
So-
what they suggest. Tapi tak apalah, kita tengok. Number 2, this is I think important juga. Very important. After pandemic,
Yeah.
reconnect with a long lost friend.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's communication lah.
Communication. If I want to chip in there a little bit, kalau
Kalau saya ex you pula.
no, ni mental health ni. Oh dah.
Reconnect with a long lost friend, dia pergi cari ex you
No.
pula. That will be a
Come
problem.
on. But the thing, oh my God. But the thing is, right, kita kadang-kadang ni kalau kita dapat kawan baru, kita nak open up tu very difficult. Tapi kalau you ada satu kawan yang lama, maybe 18 tahun, 20 tahun.
Betul.
It is so easy for you to open up no matter where you are in your life. You jadi adun ke, jadi MP ke, jadi menteri ke, you still go back to that friend. Maybe he's a barber.
Yeah.
You sit down in his shop and say, bro, I got problem dah.
Oh, you know, I talk to my barber.
Oh, I talk to my hairstylist.
So one of the other thing yang mention dalam Time punya artikel ni, number 7 lah actually,
Yeah.
is to write a thank you letter.
Okay.
Satu benda yang dulu kita selalu buat, mungkin dalam ni dia kata thank you letter lah.
Dulu kita selalu sebut terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Tapi sebab ni tak lama lagi nak Chinese New Year, lepas tu nak Taipusa pun tak bagi kad. Raya kan. So sekarang ni saya tengok
bagi kad.
tak bagi.
kad.
So why don't kita start balik culture ni.
Say thank you.
Saya hantar kad raya. Saya masa adun saya hantar kad raya. So I do kad raya, give out to kita panggil pengundi. saya buat juga macam contoh kalau orang kenduri kahwin, jemput kita datang. So kita akan hantar surat ucap terima kasih.
Wow, nice.
So benda-benda tu it goes long way lah. It goes to translate to both.
Kadang-kadang orang simpan tau benda-benda tu. Lepas tu kata, oi, I dapat ni. Oh, this person sent it to me. Oh, that's a good thing actually. Yeah, memory.
So probably these are some of the things yang kita boleh introduce balik lah.
Tapi bro, zaman sekarang ni orang nak sebut thank you pun susah. Betul tak betul? So I think practice this attitude of gratitude. You know, so anything, kalau apa-apa benda baik berlaku, just open up your mouth and say thank you. You know, even to God, say thank you.
So, Maddy, you 2024
resolution.
Not lah resolution.
I've got a long list.
Banyak tu. Sekarang nak lagi satu episod pula podcast. Maddy punya resolution je. What more important is what is it for PlusVibes 2024? What do you hope 2024 will happen for the society, community? Probably you could share with us.
Okay, so for PlusVibes, it's more on growing, inshallah. I think, alhamdulillah, we've gotten a lot of support from government agencies, Deraju, Kementerian Pembangunan Usahawan, and what they want to do is grow PlusVibes, which is providing more access to mental health solutions.
Okay.
So mungkin kita akan try different types of technology, mungkin kita akan buat VR, maybe kita akan expand ke Korea, some of the few things.
Nice.
InsyaAllah yang kita akan buat. But in the end, kita tetap akan buat program-program dengan university, dengan NGO, dengan corporate for awareness programs.
Yeah.
Why? Because that's the root cause. It's not just about providing all incentives ke, getaways ke, all these kind of things. It's about providing these corporate program whereby diorang dapat belajar.
Correct.
Macam mana nak mengatasi masalah, macam mana nak handle new workforce yang the younger generation ni, managers, it's a mental health issue for them too. Diorang akan rasa stress sebab diorang tak reti macam mana nak handle. Katakanlah the new workforce tu diorang kata, oh tak tahu macam nak buat. Oh mungkin diorang akan kata no common sense, no critical thinking, I don't know how to handle the new younger generation. Jadi satu isu untuk managers. Managers akhirnya akan resign. So we go back to that kind of issue. So banyak program, banyak expansion, insyaAllah banyak lagi kolaborasi dengan NGO, dengan government.
Okay, that's
So PlusVibes is on Apple Store,
Apple Store, Google Play Store.
Google Play Store. So ni logo dia, PlusVibes.
Betul. Yes.
Jangan cari muka Maddy, tak adalah dia ni. Dia PlusVibes. It's a
ni
all-in-one platform.
LV, ala LV.
Oh, it's True Love.
True Love.
True Love.
True Love. As long as no LV sudahlah.
So mana yang nak tahu, dia akan ada few, I think when dah lama dah saya masuk, cuma saya tak pakai lah token tu lagi. Okay lagi.
Tak ada
So
issue
dia
lagi.
akan ada a few questionnaires you have to answer, dan lepas tu dia akan ada option for you to talk to someone.
Right.
So it's actually about expressing yourself lah. The basic idea of PlusVibes, I think, is that also. I think dalam kita nak address mental health issues ni, this is the things that ni. So it's free.
Betul.
Kan?
Ya, betul.
Percuma, gratis on App
Share
Store.
je, luah je perasaan.
Ya, bagi token kan, token untuk ni. Dan akan ada vibers yang akan respond dan
Akan wipe.
Yeah. So from us, definitely don't be afraid lah. Jangan takut. There's always help out there. Ada ramai yang sedia membantu. Get the right platform. And macam sekarang ni, it's all at your fingertips. So there's no reason for you to be so scared to face through all this. Sebab ada banyak orang yang boleh bantu. Tadi kita dah dengar Maddy cerita, even those with suicidal thoughts, they have special allocation programs for them to go through this period. And I think we have to applaud what Maddy have done.
Yes.
Saving one life is saving humanity.
Correct.
Yeah. So hopefully greater success for PlusVibes, and also we are looking forward to work closely with PlusVibes from Big Impact. So these are the kind of impact
Yeah, correct.
we are
It's an
talking
impact,
about.
real impact.
A real impact that we could see and we could experience. Dan saya rasa untuk podcast kita yang mendengar ni, mereka dapat banyak maklumat hari ni. So Mona, anything else you want to speak or to?
I rasa janganlah fikir mental health ni adalah sesuatu yang memalukan. This is not memalukan. And orang yang go through situasi macam ni, orang yang tak go through, yang tengok kepada orang yang go through ni, janganlah sindir ke apa ke. Kalau boleh bantu, bantu. Kalau tak boleh, don't make the situation worse. Okay? And this something need to be addressed. Okay? And sekarang ni, zaman sekarang dah ada banyak-banyak channel di mana orang yang go through mental health ni boleh dapat bantuan. So seek that help. Sebab bila you rasa tertekan, you tak boleh nak make your surrounding happy. And also find right kind of friends. Kawan-kawan tu sangat penting. Mereka ni macam mutiara tau dalam hidup. Kalau you ada 100 kawan yang tak faham you pun, tak gunanya ada kawan tu. Tapi kalau you ada satu kawan yang boleh faham kamu, can be there, stand by, anything happen, babe, I'm here for you. Oh, that is a blessing. That's what I feel. And one of the best thing, this is the one thing that actually help you in handling any situation. And lagi satu tu, sekiranya anda go through apa-apa tekanan emosi, luahkanlah kepada kawan yang boleh anda luahkan. You trust that person, so you luah kepada orang tu. Bila you cakap keluar benda-benda macam ni, you akan rasa beban kamu kurang sikit. So this really helps. Don't keep quiet. Find that support system. Build that support system and thrive using that. Right? That's all, bro. Okay.
Thank you. Terima kasih, Maddy. Jangan lupa kami daripada Big Impact The Podcast, kita dibawakan oleh scroot.my.com, yang mana kita adalah platform untuk anda semak sama ada kereta yang anda bakal beli tu, kereta tu rosak ke tak rosak, enjin dia bagus lagi ke tak bagus. Everything the report is telus dan juga benar dan tepat. So kita boleh check, especially untuk kereta-kereta recon yang kita beli. So thank you again to all listeners. Thank you.
Thank you.